Shalom, shalom, shalom. I hope you can hear me over the bugs. I am sitting in a place where, yeah, this is a place that I'm sitting. I'm at the nature park. I really am. I hope you can hear me. I forgot to bring any kind of external microphones, and I know the title of this video says we are in Exodus 33. I do apologize for my inconsistency with these things. I was very consistent at first, but then I just kind of went away for a while, and yeah, that tends to happen with me because I do that from time to time. I just go away. And for explanations into that, there's a video up for it. Off the chest. Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, I just felt like reading today. I really did. Today is Monday, the 26th of... No, that's not the 26th. It's Monday the 22nd, sorry. I was reading the time. It's 1:26 in case anybody's curious of what time I'm recording this. 1:26 p.m. on Monday, August 22nd, 2022. Yeah, I just felt like reading. I really did. And I'll probably get back to doing this. I'm not going to guarantee I can do it every week, or I will, because I'm not sure. There is a weird little bee. I think it's a bee. It's a weird little bug on the tripod that I'm using here. I am literally sitting on the ground. Yeah, I'm sitting. That's my backpack. That's the Bible here. I'm still reading out of the scriptures. That's what I still read out of. There's another one it was brought to my attention. There's another book very similar to this, but actually it seems like it takes it a couple steps further than the scriptures does in the way of removing like even words that they consider to be pagan, such as words like spirit, I guess, because just reading the first couple of pages of it, it's interesting. It's called the Hallelujah Scriptures, and you can get a copy for free or just donate and get a copy if you are interested in checking that out. There's a webpage up for it. All you got to do is type in Hallelujah Scriptures, and yeah, an interesting thing, Hallelujah. That's actually two words, you know, Hallelujah. Yah being the Father in heaven. Yah. Alright. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yehovah. There's so many different ways to say it. I tend to lean toward Yahweh because it's Yahweh, not my way. But that's beside the point here. Alright, leaving off, I scrolled through the videos to see what the last one posted was. I believe the last one I posted was Exodus 31-32, which is going into the false idol that Aaron, the priest, Aharon, the priest, the high priest, appointed by Yah, the Father, he decided to do something stupid. If you remember, if you don't, go back and read Exodus 31-32. You can watch the video of me reading it if you really feel the need to do so. I just feel the need to read, so that's what I'm going to do here today. So Aaron, he decided that he was going to, you know, carve something out of gold, out of the fire, and blah, blah, blah. And then people bowed down to this false idol, and it really ticked off the Father, and the Father, yeah, a bunch of them just got wiped out, I think. Let me go just a couple things. I think they were just about to wipe them out, or they just had wiped out a bunch of these people that were bad. It was like, no, we don't do this in this day and age. We do this. So yeah, nowadays we do this. Most people probably think we should still do this. But that's just getting off topic here. All right. It's been a very good day. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I'm at the nature park. The pond is over there. There's a picnic table. I could have been sitting at the picnic table. I didn't want to. I wanted to sit in the grass. Because, I don't know, I like it better. Stay. Thank you for whoever sent this to me. I don't remember who it was. I really don't, but I still use it. Alright, Exodus 33. I'm going to shut up and start reading. I'm going to try to keep any of my commentary to a minimum, because that's just not the point of this. Alright, Exodus 33. And Yahweh said to Moshe, "Come, go up from here, you and the people whom you have brought out of the land of Mitzrayim to the land which I swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob," or Abraham, Ishak, and Jacob, saying, "To your seed I give it. And I shall send my messenger," capital M messenger, "before you, and I shall drive out the Canaanites, and the Amorites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Hittites, Hivites, I don't know, and Jebusites. You realize I don't speak Hebrew. Just keep that in mind. A lot of these names, Hebrew, I don't do well. Verse 3. To a land flowing with milk and honey, for I do not go up in your midst, because you are a stiff-necked people, lest I consume you on the way. Consume you, stiff-necked people. And when the people heard this evil word, they mourned, and no one put on his ornaments. And Yahweh said to Moshe, say to the children of Israel, you are a stiff-necked people. Should I go up in your midst? For one moment I shall consume you. And now take off your ornaments, and I shall know what to do to you. So the children of Israel took off their ornaments at Mount Horeb. And Moshe took his tent and pitched it outside the camp, far from the camp, and called it the tent of appointment. And it came to be that everyone who sought Yahweh went out to the tent of appointment, which was outside the camp. And it came to be, whenever Moshe went out to the tent, all the people rose, and each man stood at his tent door and watched Moshe until he entered the tent. Moshe is Moses, in case you're unfamiliar with the words in this particular copy of the Bible here, the scriptures. We are on verse 9, chapter 33. The bugs are loud. And it came to be, when Moshe entered the tent, that the column of cloud descended and stood at the door of the tent, and he spoke with Moshe. Capital H on he there. The column of cloud, if you remember from the earlier chapters, the Father comes down in a column of cloud. And from my opinion, and I probably shouldn't be giving you my opinion right at this particular moment, but my opinion is he does this because he says, no man shall look upon my face lest they be destroyed. So, there you go. We were at 10, and I'm going to shut up and read. And all the people saw the column of cloud standing at the tent door, and all the people rose and bowed themselves, each one at the door of his tent. Thus Yahweh spoke to Moshe face to face, as a man speaks to his friend. Take note, as a man, this is not my normal Bible, but I'm going to mark it in here anyway. As a man speaks to his friend. That just resonates with me personally. And he would return to the camp, but his servant Yeshua, son of Nun, or Nun, son of Nun, Joshua, son of Nun, a man did not leave the tent. And Moshe said to Yahweh, see, you are saying to me, bring up this people, but you have not made known to me whom you would send with me, though you have said, I know you by name, and you have also found favor in my eyes. There's a dog and a dude. And now, please, if I have found favor in your eyes, please show me your way, and let me know you, so that I find favor in your eyes, and consider that this nation is your people. And he said, capital H, and he said, my presence does go, and I shall give you rest. And he said to him, and Moshe said to the Father, if your presence is not going, do not lead us up from here. For how then shall it be known that I have found favor in your eyes, I and your people, except you go with us? ? Then we shall be distinguished, and I, your people, from all the people who are upon the face of the earth. And Yahweh said to Moshe, even this word you have spoken, I shall do, for you have found favor in my eyes, and I know you by name. Then he said, please show me your esteem. I know you by name. If we could all only be so lucky, right? Then he said, please show me your esteem. And he said, I shall, because all my goodness to pass before you, and I shall proclaim the name of Yahweh before you. And I shall favor him who I favor, and shall have compassion on him who I have compassion. But he said, you are unable to see my face, for no man does see me and live. Wasn't I just saying that? And Yah said, see, there is a place with me, and you shall stand on the rock, and it shall be while my esteem passes by, that I shall put you in the cleft of the rock, and cover you with my hand while I pass by. Then I shall take away my hand, and you shall see my back, but my face shall not be seen. That was the end of 33. I'm going to go ahead and read 34, just because I feel the need to do so. But it's a beautiful day out here. Continuing on. Actually, before I continue on, I shall have a drink of water here. There we go. That's better. 34. And Yah said to Moshe, cut 2 tablets of stone like the first ones, and I shall write on these tablets the words that were on the first tablets, which you broke. If you remember, Moshe came down from the mountain. He was kind of ticked off, and he took the tablets of stone that Yah had wrote the 10 Commandments on, and he smashed them. He was ticked. So anyway, yeah, go back and read. Y'all mind? Rude bugs. And be ready in the morning. Then you shall come up in the morning to Mount Sinai, and present yourself to me there on the top of the mountain. And let no man come up with you. And let no man be seen in all the mountain. And let not even the flock or the herd feed in front of that mountain. And he cut 2 tablets of stone like the first ones. Then Moshe rose early in the morning and went up to Mount Sinai as Yah had commanded him. And he took 2 tablets of stone in his hand. And Yah came down in the cloud and stood with him there and proclaimed the name Yahweh, or Yahuwah, or Yah, or probably something that I can't even pronounce at this point. Who knows exactly? Who knows? And Yah passed before him and proclaimed, Yah, Yahweh, Yahweh, and El, compassionate and showing favor, patient and great in loving commitment and truth. And El, capital E-L. You could check out your other translations on that and get a gist of what that's trying to tell you. And El, compassionate and showing favor, patient and great in loving commitment and truth, watching over loving commitment for thousands, forgiving crookedness and transgressions and sin, but by no means leaving unpunished, visiting the crookedness of the fathers upon the children and the children's children to the 3rd and 4th generation. Look into generational curses. And Moshe hurried and bowed himself toward the earth and did obedience basically, and said, if now I have found favor in your eyes, O Yahweh, I pray, let Yahweh go on in our midst, even though we are a stiff-necked people, and forgive our crookedness and our sin, and take us as your inheritance. And he said, see, I am making a covenant. This is the Father speaking. I am making a covenant before all your people. I am going to do wonders such as not been done in all your earth, nor in any nation. And all the people among whom you are shall see the work of Yahweh. For what I am... The leaf scared me. I thought something fell next to me. Something did. It was this. Where was I? 10. Almost through 10, I say. And I'm going to start back over with 10. And he said, see, I am making a covenant before all your people. I am going to do wonders such as not been done in all the earth, seen or done, nor any nation. And all the people among whom you are shall see the work of Yah, for what I am doing with you is awesome. Guard what I command you today. See, I am driving out from before you the Amorite, the Canaanite, the Hittite, and the Pezerite, and the Hittite, or Hawite, I don't know. Hittites, I don't get it. These words. And the Jebusite, I guess. Jebusite. Guard yourself lest you make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land where you are going, lest it be a snare in your midst, and break down their slaughter places, and smash their pillars, and cut down their asherim. For you do not bow yourself to another mighty one, for Yahweh, whose name is jealous, is a jealous El. For whose name is jealous is a jealous El, a jealous God. These weird little bees are buzzing around me. It's landing on my phone. Lest you make a covenant, 15. Lest you make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land, and they whore after their mighty ones, and slaughter to their mighty ones, and one of them invites you, and you eat of his slaughterings. And you take of his daughters for your sons, and his daughters whore after their mighty ones, and make your sons whore after their mighty ones. Do not make a molded mighty one for yourself. Guard the festival of Mazat. For 7 days you eat unleavened bread, as I commanded you, in the appointed time of the new moon of Abib, because in the new moon of Abib you came out from Mitzrayim. Everyone opening the womb is mine, every male firstborn among you, among your livestock, whether it bull or sheep. But the firstborn of a donkey you ransom with a lamb, and if you do not ransom, then you shall break his neck. Every firstborn of your sons shall ransom, and they shall not appear before me empty-handed. 6 days you do work, but on the 7th day you rest in prolonging time. I don't know, something time. I'm sorry, somebody's like distracting me, trying to call my phone, and I'm ignoring it. And in plowing time and in harvest you rest. Okay, let me read that again. 21. 6 days you work, but on the 7th day you rest. In plowing time and in harvest you rest. And perform the festival of Shavat, I guess, for yourself, of the first fruits of wheat harvest, and that's the festival for first fruits of wheat harvest, and the festival of ingathering at the turn of the year. 3 times. Go away, bug. That was a mosquito. He's now dead on my book. Get off my book. Completely lost my place. 23, I think. 22. And perform the festival of Shabbat, I guess, for yourself, of the first fruits of wheat harvest, and the festival of ingathering at the turn of the year. 3 times in the year all your men are to appear before the Master, Yahweh, the Elohim of Israel. For I dispossess nations. Sorry, words are just not working for me right now. For I dispossess nations before you. He's getting rid of them before you. And shall enlarge your borders, and let no one covet your land when you go up to appear before Yahweh your Elohim 3 times in the year. I have to stretch this leg. Sitting like this is starting to hurt. 25. Do not slay the blood of my slaughtering with the leaven, and do not let the slaughtering of the festival of Pesach remain until morning, Passover. Bring the first of the firstfruits of your land to the house of Yah, your Elohim. Do not cook a young goat in its mother's milk. And Yah said to Moshe, Write these words, for according to the mouth of these words I have made a covenant with you and with Israel, the children of Israel. And when he was there with Yahweh 40 days and 40 nights, he did not eat bread, he did not drink water, and he wrote on the tablets the words of the covenant, the 10 words. And it came to be, when Moshe came down from Mount Sinai, while the 2 tablets of the witness were in Moshe's hand, and when he came down from the mountain, that Moshe did not know that the skin of his face shone, since he had spoken with him. He was basically glowing. And Aaron and all the children of Israel looked at Moshe and saw the skin of his face shone, and they were afraid to come near him. But Moshe called out to them, and Aaron and to the rulers of the congregation returned to him. Aaron and the rulers of the congregation returned to him. And Moshe spoke to them. And afterward all the children of Israel came near, and he commanded them that Yahweh had spoken with him on Mount Sinai. And when Moshe ended speaking with them, he put a veil on his face to hide the glowing. But whenever Moshe went in before Yahweh to speak with him, he would remove the veil until he came out. And when he came out, he spoke to the children of Israel what he had been commanded. And the children of Israel would see the face of Moshe, that the skin of Moshe's face shone, and Moshe would put the veil on his face again until he went in to speak with the Father. That's the end of 33. Was that 33? I already lost my place. No, that was the end of 34. 33 and 34. I'll have to remember that when I make the title of this, because, yeah, I'm being distracted. My phone has rang like 6 times in the last couple of minutes, and I should probably call them back. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I hope everyone has a very blessed day. And just look at this. Look, it's pretty. And I'm just sitting here, and yeah, I'm starting to itch, so I probably shouldn't sit here anymore. All right, shalom. See you later.